From MacFit, and today we're doing a lazy girl glute burnout. Have a medium set of dumbbells and a mat, and let's get started. Welcome back. Today we have a lazy girl glute burnout, okay? I have a medium set of dumbbells here, 15 pounds, and a mat. First, we are going to begin with clams, okay? We have got 3 rounds, 30 seconds on, 10 off of each exercise. So it's gonna be super quick. We're gonna get right into it in 3, 2, 1. Come on to your side. Let that dumbbell rest right above your knee. This is the most resistance here, having your dumbbell this close to your knee. For less resistance, you can put it up by your hip. All right, that's about a medium amount of resistance, or you can opt out of the dumbbell or go with a glute band. Whatever is fine. We are working for 30 seconds here. Okay, we've got some fun exercises today. We're gonna rest for about 10 in between and repeat each exercise 3 times. You're done in 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We've got 10 seconds to switch sides here. Again, weight optional, band optional, whatever you prefer. Here we go. Don't forget to keep that core engaged while you do these. This exercise, and while we're lying on the ground, this really isolates our glute muscles, giving a really solid burn. Less than 10 seconds here. Come all the way down and back up. You're done in 3, 2, 1. Way to go. Okay, for exercise number 2, we have kneeling squats. You're gonna take both dumbbells, come down onto your knees, sit down, rest them wherever, and come back up. Here we go. All right, keep those feet on the ground. You can curl your toes if you like. I prefer not to. I find it's easiest to engage my glutes this way. Your glutes should be flexed the whole way down and up. 10 seconds here. Really sit back into those glutes. Your quad can take over pretty easily, but that's okay. 3, 2, 1. Sometimes if you need a mind-muscle connection, you can just put your hands on those glutes. That helps out. Okay, now coming down into single leg glute bridges. You can go for 2 dumbbells or 1. Come onto your back, 1 leg in the air. All right, here we go. Just press through that heel. Bring your foot relatively close to your glutes. And keep this front foot, your quad, in line with your other. If you go way up here, that's not as much weight. Down here, you're pretty much at the ground. I like to try to keep it in line, which makes it pretty challenging. 10 seconds. Way to go. You're done in 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Stay in line here because we're gonna do the other side. After this one, we're going into a double leg glute bridge, just a regular one. 3, 2, 1, here we go. I find 2 dumbbells on my hips to be uncomfortable. I would rather do this with the barbell, honestly. Don't forget to exhale on exertion. Draw that rib cage in and up. Great for your hamstrings as well. And you're done in 3, 2, 1. Way to go. Okay, now same thing but with both legs. You're gonna plant both legs on the ground to just a normal glute bridge in 2, 1. These are all still okay to do pregnant as long as you're not getting dizzy. That weight you can just bring it further down onto your legs to avoid anything uncomfortable in your belly. Hip thrusts are also a great alternative if lying down like this makes you a little lightheaded. You're done in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, back to the top. First set is done. We're coming back to our clams. All right, pick a side, any side, in 2, 1. Here we go. Like I said, choose your resistance and stay there. If you're getting fatigued, you can bring it higher up your leg. This same goes for your glute band. If you're
using a glute band, then it seems pretty easy. You can always take it lower down to your knees. Even on your ankles is really challenging for something like the lateral squat walk. You're done in 3, 2, 1. Way to go, 10 seconds, other side. 3, 2, 1. Get comfortable and relax. I really want you just to be feeling this in the outer glute. Slow and controlled. "15 seconds here. You're doing great. You're done in 3, 2, 1. Ooh! The second set's gonna get us. Okay, kneeling squats. We're grabbing both weights again. We are on in 3, 2, 1. Again, I like to keep the front of my feet flat against the floor. Don't forget about that glute squeeze and engagement. Squeeze at the top. Come down slow and up. Come down and up slowly. You just really want to be squeezing those glutes the whole time. All right, sitting back. Glutes go down back first. Two, 1. Way to go. Okay, back to our bridge variation sequence. Single leg, both. 3, 2, 1. Don't forget about that leg. Try to keep it in line with your other if you can. Again, drop the weight if it's a little too much. Add a glute band. Whatever you want today. This is one of these workouts that we're just gonna tack onto a leg day. Cardio if you don't have time. Or just at night if you're bored. Whatever works. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, rest here for 10 seconds. Feels nice to lay down. All right, 3, 2, 1. I call these lazy girl workouts only, meaning like you're on the ground, you don't want to move much, you want to get a burn in, a workout in, but you're just not wanting to jump around. I have those days all the time. Ten seconds. Awesome. 3, 2, 1. Way to go. Okay, we're still here for 10. Deep breaths. On in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. If you are trying to grow your glutes, a couple things. A lot of protein, a lot of food. Your muscles can't grow if they are not being fed, okay? So do not be afraid to eat, especially protein. When it also comes to your glutes, they are our largest muscle. They can take a lot of resistance, probably much more than you think. When you see girls like hip thrusting plates on plates, you can absolutely get there. 2, 1. Growing your glutes takes a lot of added resistance, okay? It takes lifting heavy, and it takes working on them quite a bit. All right, we're on to round 3, clams. This is our last set of everything. So just keep that in mind if that is something you're looking to do, or grow any muscles for that matter, especially in our lower body. They can take a lot of added resistance. So don't be afraid to challenge yourself. I always say you are stronger than you think, for real. 3, 2, 1. Our bodies can do so much more than our minds think they're capable of. Really, most of working out, I think, is just a mental game. 3, 2, 1. So the fact that you're showing up here when maybe you probably didn't want to work out today and you're still getting it done says a lot about you. So way to go. I usually give myself like a 10-minute rule. I'm gonna move for 10 minutes. If I really don't feel like it, see what happens. I'd say 90-something% of the time, I end up getting in a decent workout. 3, 2, 1. Once those endorphins start going, once your good playlist kicks in, it's hard to go back. Okay, rest those dumbbells. Here we go. Remember, glutes sit back first before anything, tightening the whole time. It's like if I was gonna come over and say, hey, I'm gonna pinch your butt, and you wanted to squeeze the muscle, show me you got tons of steel. That's what we're going for. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Way to go. All right, we got our bridges, and then we are set for the day. Pick a leg, any leg. 2, 1. Here we go. You can dig through that heel and widen your stance if you're feeling this just in your hamstring. I definitely want your glutes to feel like they're engaged. So don't be afraid to wide stance and do a little kickstand with your foot like this, digging all that weight into the heel. Less than 10 seconds to go, you're doing great. You can flatten the foot. 3, 2, 1. Play around with what works for you, with stances, wider or shorter. Usually wider stances more in the glutes, more narrow you feel in quads and hamstrings. But again, it's up to you. Whatever gives you that mind-muscle connection. It's also great if you're going to lift your glutes and wanting to grow them, to do some glute activation before you start lifting. Banded squat walks, banded fire hydrants, some of this, where you're waking the glutes up, knowing they're activated and ready to work and lift some weights. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Awesome. All right, this is it for the day. Whew. We are on in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Comment down below your favorite exercise of the workout, and if you enjoy these shorter burnouts. I think it's fun to have a variety on here for you guys to choose from, just depending on your mood, your schedule that day. So let me know what you think. All right, pick it up, last 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Way to go. Whew. All right, if you are feeling it, restart the video if you're ready for it. And if not, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next week.